Hey, it's your narrator speaking. Thank you so much for listening to Spare the Crying. A special thanks to our starlights and starcatchers on Patreon. Sky, I Like Rocks Like a Lot, Dresden, Jesper, The Golden Jabber, Fairy Princeton, Julian, Jeffrey, Seth, River, and Helena. Your support means more than we can say, and I hope you enjoy this story.
Congratulations. You're all weapons now, and the devil's got you in their hands whether you want it or not. You think Kian knows how to wield a unicorn horn? Of all the people to hand a weapon to, she chose that one? Guardians are just as much the fool as them. And these fools better not go and die out there. I'd rather not spend the rest of my days stuck in a locket in the snow. So best of luck. As you all made your way through this dark, snowy, I guess you're not so much on a trail as making your own trail through the woods. Those of you in the front, Virgil and Henry, wielding the lantern that was given to you that will stay alight throughout all of the nights of your travel, discovered some strange movement in the shadows of the woods, and Henry has just felt a hand, and you all see Henry pulled into the darkness of the trees beside you. Your attacker is first in initiative, so I'm going to have
How fortuitous.
I'm going to have them go.
Fuck. One more time. Fuck.
At least if we TPK, we leave behind a really cursed locket.
Does 15 hit you, Henry?
Yeah.
We need to fix that.
Oh,
Hey, 13 hits me.
I would like to sentinel the shadow, if I may.
okay. I'll say so. Henry, with a 15, it does hit you. You feel something cold, sharp, maybe metallic, drive into your shoulder, and you take 11 points of slashing damage as it rips through your clothes, your coat, and it continues to try to pull you away from the rest of the group.
And it cannot because Virgil stabs it, like, in the leg, and it cannot move because of sentinel. Does a 16 hit it, actually, I should ask?
I was gonna say. Okay, yes, 16 hits.
Hell yeah.
I think, Henry, you feel it for a moment, try to pull you back out of the sight of the group, and then as Virgil whips around it, it freezes in place.
And he also scruffs Henry and pulls him back. 8 points of slashing.
Will you roll a perception check first, Virgil?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. 15.
15? Okay, then make your attack. What was the
It was 8 slashing.
8 slashing?
Yes.
Okay. It does feel almost like your weapon misses at first. There's barely any resistance as you, like, drive into the shadow. It's a little bit further away than you expected it to be, but in the end, you do manage to slash down at it. Kian, it is your turn.
Okay.
Wait. That was just my reaction, so it would still be my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Keith.
No, it's okay. Please take more time.
For my action, I would like to cast haste. And for my bonus, I will activate my Crimson Right. As Virgil sort of grabs Henry by the arm, he will interpose himself between Henry and this shadow. And as he raises his blade, ice and fire sheathe Virgil's sword. And it becomes a sort of glacial spear haloed by blue flame. And it radiates a chill so cold it burns. And for my haste action, I will cast Blue Flame Blade. In 18 hits, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. I'm doing cold damage and fire damage and slashing damage. Virgil's overachieving here.
Then half the fire damage.
Okay. That is 20 damage.
Once you're able to, like, you can't really see it clearly. Again, you can sort of sense an outline of it, but once you make that first attack, I think the rest of these come a lot easier to you.
Okay.
You no longer feel that strange, like, lack of resistance, that stumbling feeling.
Cool. And I will end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to steal a page from Cody's book.
Oh, no.
What the fuck does that mean?
I have small post-it notes.
That would be perfect. You know what it's time for, May.
Oh.
It's time for a clock.
The Mercedes-Benz
Why does
symbol.
it
It's the Mercedes-Benz symbol. Yep.
Why is this a pie chart?
Divided into thirds.
Okay. Kian, it's your turn.
Okay. Kian races forward and they grab at the unicorn horn growing out of their forehead and pull it down into a sword as they run around and flank with Virgil. And
Will you roll a Constitution save, please?
Constitution
Are you good at that? Oh,
6.
I think you probably needed to roll higher.
You don't know what the fuck rolling is.
I'm just confused.
Sorry.
Why it's got resistance to fire damage. That concerns me.
Maybe you should be concerned. Kian, you take 7 points of psychic damage as you pull the unicorn horn from its place. At first, it feels kind of like a migraine, but you do manage to do so. It just leaves this lingering headache.
Okay. They kind of wince and ready themselves for an attack. Should have advantage. Really glad I have advantage.
You are going to add +5 to your damage.
Look at us all in a nice line. We're gonna get lightning bolted.
Yeah. So that is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
10 points of slashing damage, and then 12 points of damage. They slash at it and kind of frantically look to Virgil and Henry. Is everybody okay? Are there more?
I've got the lantern with me. Does it illuminate this thing at all, or does it just look like a shadow bathed in the light of the lantern?
When you swing your lantern its direction, it's like it's constantly just out of range of proper sight. You can see a vaguely humanoid shape, but you can't make out any features before it sort of slinks itself back into the dark.
I don't know, but there are probably more. I don't think it would be alone.
Henry, it's your turn.
Also, real quick while you're thinking, does it react at all to Keen's presence being close?
Roll perception.
Whoa, that's another 10, which means that's a 9. No? Yep, that's a 9.
It's hard to say. It's only been a couple seconds since you all sort of leapt into this battle. Henry.
I'll have him swing at it with a short sword. There's a small part of me that's always slightly hesitant to use the short sword versus longbow. Because I'm like, don't embarrass yourself, babe. Oh, that's a nat 20.
I'll do it.
That'll probably do something.
Okay, and then that one is 6. 2 attacks. First attack, 12 piercing damage.
Oh, that's an ominous space.
Excuse me?
There's just an ominous space in initiative I'm noticing.
Huh. You're right.
14 piercing damage for first attack, and then does it 14?
14 does not hit, but your first one did. And again, I don't want to make it seem like this enemy's completely invisible. You can, like, basically see it as you swing your light around, maybe a little bit erratically, but you can't quite make out the details. Henry, as you sort of pull back from this second swing, and the light from the lantern shines on you for a moment, you're sort of temporarily blinded by it, by this light in your eyes suddenly, but you also, sort of in your mind's eye, see up, like, a little bit north from you, there's this other patch of trees, and you see one there. And when your vision clears and you actually look in that direction, you don't see anything.
No.
By one, you mean the shadow guy?
Yes.
Okay.
And again, when the light, like, sort of swings by you again and shines in your face, in your mind's eye, you see up ahead of you is maybe an abandoned home or watchman's bunk, like dilapidated building. There's a large tree halfway growing out from the porch there, and you see another one there. But when your vision clears again, that view is like a little bit too far away for you to actually make out with your actual vision. Next up.
No.
Have you been hit yet?
Not yet. I have hurt myself, but that is normal.
So you are bleeding.
Yes, his nose is bleeding, I would say.
Henry, too.
Actually, it's just Henry. You're not close.
I'm 10 feet. There is a shadow betwixt us, so I am safe from your fangs for now.
Kian and Virgil, you both feel an almost electric force ram into your sides as from the tree just a little bit north of you, like across the path that you were tromping your way down, a line of darkness. It's like anti-lightning, jagged line of darkness shoots out and hits both of you. Kian, you take
Right.
yeah, it's nega lightning.
No.
Kian, you take 16 points. Virgil, you take 13 points of damage.
Okay, let me roll my concentration check. I'm good. I keep haste.
Okay. Actually, it's going to stay where it is. That is its turn. And Henry, this may not surprise you, but that bolt came from the location where you saw something standing in your mind's eye. Kirit,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Kirit is going to rage. I'm just going to remind everybody that while raging, my friends have advantage on melee attacks against hostiles within 5 feet.
Of you?
Why did I write it like that, honestly?
We have to
I
be
don't
next to you.
know.
I'm also going to have you roll wisdom save.
Are you Are you a furry about this?
Well, oh no, I got a good plus. 9.
Not good enough. Whatever sort of cry of surprise you may have been making at the sudden attack turns into a bit of a howl as you all also hear Jacques go, ah! As right beside him, Kirit transforms into a large shaggy wolf.
Whoops. Ruby, Roo.
Henry, just sorry, this is out of initiative, but that other one up by the tree that just shot something at Virgil and Kian, that one is not resistant to fire.
The more you know.
You just know that?
Kirit, it's your turn.
You're special.
Okay.
Special little boy?
Wolf Kirit is going to attack the shadow that he can see. So that one that's engaged with everybody except Jacques. Gonna run up on and do a bite.
Seeing just the blur of a large beast running in, Virgil does flinch.
It's a 19 to hit then.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that's 5.
Hey, listen, every little bit counts, okay?
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
And then I'm going to make my second attack. 27. 8 plus 7 is a number and it's
15.
15?
15.
Hey, I'll do basic addition for you, babe. Hey, Dad. What was that on the battlefield just now?
Kirit, does a 24 hit you?
Yeah. Where is this attack coming from? For sentinel reasons?
Far away from you.
Within 30 feet?
No.
Fuck.
Henry, does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
From out of your field of vision, another one of those bolts flies by. The first one hits Kirit in the side, and the second one, it's like it goes through this writhing shadow between you and hits Henry. You each take 9 points of damage. And I should say, every time one of your weapons hits its mark, every time they fire one of these magical bolts at you, it's all completely silent.
Oh, I hate that.
Whatever sounds that occur on this battlefield are, the sound of your own breath, yells of pain, yelling out to each other, etc. They do not make a sound. Next up is Jacques. Jacques, who has been sort of left behind as everyone raced forward to get this first shadow. He takes a step forward, but sees that you've all kind of surrounded this one that was closest to you. And he stumbles for a moment and hesitates before he is going to run still a slightly distant angle from that second one that attacked you. And as he does so, he pulls out a short bow.
Nice.
He's going to do a bad job.
No.
No, he's going to do a bat job.
He's going to do a bad job.
Thank
Doing great, sweetie.
Yeah.
Fires his first arrow, and you do hear a sound that lets you know it didn't hit the enemy. It hits a tree behind it. So you hear the thunk as it sinks into the wood. You just hear him go, shit, and he starts to move again. Next up is the shadow creature, whatever you want to call it, that is surrounded by all of you. It is still under the effects of Sentinel, right? Until...
If we are back to the Sentinel's turn, it can now go. What the fuck?
Pie chart.
We only have 2 pieces left. What does that mean?
I think it means there's 3 turns until something ominous happens.
It's going to skedaddle. Well, you all get attacks of opportunity, but you all are going to have disadvantage on.
But they're all flat rolls because you're getting advantage on them from me.
That's not good.
Son
Yeah,
of a bitch.
20.
Nat 20 hits.
Nice.
Yeah, 13 misses.
15. Does that
15
hit?
hits.
4 damage. Piercing.
23 damage.
Oh, hang.
For the first time, it makes a sound. It's as Henry and Kirit both in tandem bite out or slash out at it. It sounds like a person, a scream of pain as you hit it. There's nothing strange or echoey or monstrous about the sound. It just sounds like a person.
Cool.
But it's still gonna take its own attacks now that it's at a distance from you all. The shape of it seems to almost split. The already difficult to perceive form duplicates or seems to mirror itself. As if formed from its own shadow, 2 more
No.
shapes appear.
Is it making an attack, save, or ability check?
It is making an attack.
I would like to replace its roll with an 11.
An 11. And sorry, I always forget. Did we decide that you don't add anything to it? Or that we do add it to it?
We
That you don't
don't-
add anything.
we
That's
haven't
how we've
adding.
been. Yeah.
Okay. Then Kian 11 probably doesn't hit you, right?
No.
Okay. Another one of those bolts again just flies by, and this time it does not hit any of you as Kira uses cool wizard shit to, I don't know, deflect it in another direction. And
Free rolls.
yeah, gotta love this wizard free rolls. Okay, Virgil.
Fuck. Shit. Since the first shadow fled, he will break away from the group. What the fuck are you idiots doing? Put your lasers away.
Oh.
And he will lunge for the second shadow on the path.
Okay, I'm
and
gonna have you roll perception before
Okay.
you attack.
Natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you are able to triangulate where it is.
And as he prepares his strike, he will start his blade song. That was my bonus action. 1 normal swing and 1 blue flame blade. Sick. He runs up on the second shadow, and the first attack, that will be a blue flame blade. Ooh, I think that'll hit. A 26.
Yeah, that hits. Would you please, when you're calculating your damage, this one does fire and cold, right?
Yes. I do fire cold slashing.
Half your cold damage.
Okay, 18 on the first hit. As the flames clear from that first strike, he leaves behind an etching of what looks like a glowing sunflower. And the second attack is a natural 1.
Yeah, that's gonna miss, but roll your damage anyway.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. No, don't roll for damage.
Okay.
Oh.
You got a better idea, didn't you?
Virgil, all of this is very familiar to you. I mean, like you just said, when Kirit ran forward, despite the fact that you have been around Kirit as a dog before during your past 6 months of travel, it like filled you with this fear. You flinched back. That fear, that anxiety, those memories keep sort of mounting in your mind as this attack goes on. And for just a moment, like, as you're about to make a second attack, it crashes into you like a wave and overwhelms you, and you are frightened.
Okay. That's fair, I think. Cool.
You say that so calmly for someone who's frightened.
All right. That is how I cope. What is the source of my fear?
The
terms of-
shadows. Does a 16 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
Not with the blade song up.
Okay. Kian.
Okay, first off, she kind of winces for a moment, and I'm not sure if you can see it right now because she is Bree, but she gets her 2 little fangs coming in, and she's going to take a step away from Henry towards the shadows. Oh, I don't have. After she sort of like stands for a second and regroups, she's going to look and see, can I perceive the group of A shadows?
Yes.
Okay. They are going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Blast them.
A 15 hits?
Roll
If it's mirror
a
image,
d6.
does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Do I have to do that again? The other roll?
Yes.
5. And then does a 16 hit?
Yes.
And that's a 6.
6.
She stands and holds up their like left arm, and the star glows where you couldn't see it before because they were Bree. And you see like a beam of bright white light erupt from below the shadows. And that is 7 points of force damage, 8 points of force damage, and then 11 points of force damage.
You hit all 3 of them. 2 of them vanish as your attack hits and sort of explodes against them. The other one, the light certainly hits it. You can tell it's made an impact, but it does not vanish. You're able to recognize that the one in the center was as real as these things may be. And again, it lets out this sort of pained yell like you've just hit a person.
Keen stands and watches for a moment, and without even telling her to, Marigold flies over to Henry and lands on Henry's shoulder. You heal for 6 points.
Thank you.
For 6 pigeon points.
Yeah. Meryl gives you a little kiss.
6 PP.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
And speaking of Henry, it's Henry's turn.
May I make my attack at disadvantage for my haste? So I hit it.
Because you made like 7 phone calls today, I'll give you this.
Thanks, Dad. I'm so weary. 15 damage on B Shadow, please.
Okay.
That is all.
Okay, Henry, it is your turn.
Just abandon sword for bow so that I can actually attack with it. And then in that dropping motion, since grabbing the bow off of his back is muscle memory I say at this point, like past this point has been for a while. If he takes a glance towards the lantern, thinking about the one that he had gleaned by the shack, is he able to see it again?
You can see the light of the lantern, but it's not shining on you. And it was clear to you that it was like when the light hit you, that is like when you got these images. You still have the memory of it, like you know where it is from that, but you don't glean any more information.
I guess I'll have him take a shot based on what he saw previously within 150 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I never get to use the lightning arrow spell, and I want to, so I'm going to. Let's go ahead and cast that. I'll just cast it at the 3rd level because I'm like, can't see this bitch, but 28? Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It'd be cute if it didn't, though.
No.
That'd be really
scary if it
didn't.
Nuh-uh. 7 points of piercing damage and 25 points of lightning damage.
Woof.
Okay. Yeah, for a moment you're all bathed in the light of Henry's beautiful magic. It sort of sizzles as it hits the snow.
What does your lightning arrow look like?
A lot of Henry's magic is that soft lavender, so it has a very natural lightning look to it, and because of the snowy background, it almost blends into the patches where there isn't a shadow.
Soft lavender, huh? Cool. Hoku's lightning arrows were purple.
Oh. Lightning arrow buddies. Well, they could have been lightning arrow buddies.
Why would you say that?
Are you doing anything else, Henry?
I have a second attack. I'll just fire that one, but I'm fairly certain that this is only for 1 piece of ammunition. 22? Does that hit?
That hits.
Nice. And 11 points of piercing damage on top of that.
Okay. Yeah, each arrow silently hits its mark, and that's how you know that you had a success both times. You don't hear it thunk into the wood of the cabin or the tree behind it. Then the shadow side Virgil is going to take its turn.
I'm busy seeing ghosts, so yeah. Fuck me up, Dad.
Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I think he's so taken aback by fear and by the flash of that purple arrow and the memories that it brings from Hoku that he forgets everything and doesn't cast shield.
So only one of its attacks hits you. Perhaps your instinct still manages to take over even in this fear. It's going to do. Wow, it's rolling really bad against you. So congratulations. It only does 5 points of piercing damage as you feel something sink into your skin. Maybe your cloak sort of blocks it, and so you feel the impact more as like a blunt, bruising thud.
Almost as an afterthought, the mark on its... Does it have a torso? The mark on its torso flares, and it will deal 3 psychic damage from the brand.
Yes, it does. These are, again, they're humanoid shaped.
Okay.
It's as if they are constantly in the shadows in a way that makes it so you can't make out their features. If you saw these forms in a crowd, they would not stand out to you as strange. You would just think that they're hanging back. I think it's going to...
Oh, and I have to... It did hit me, so I have to roll my concentration. Okay. I keep haste.
Okay.
You may continue.
You can roll attack of opportunity against it as it runs away towards that third one that Henry recently discovered.
Okay. Well, let me see if I sentinel it. Does an 18 hit it?
Yes.
Okay. So he manages to snap out of this flood of memories in time to pin it where it is. Okay, so 10 damage.
Damn. It could have fucked you up so bad if it hadn't rolled so bad.
Don't worry, it's already fucking me up.
Kira, it's your turn.
Garrett is going to approach the shadow that Virgil was just attacking and pinned in place. He's gonna bite it.
He's gonna bite it.
He's gonna bite it. He's gonna try to bite it. Oh no, that didn't go very well. That's a 13 to hit. And then with the second attack, that's much better. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
13 bite damage.
Kira, you take 7 points of piercing damage. As you bite down, it's almost like you feel the pain reflected back to you. You don't bleed. You still feel your teeth sink into it. I don't know if I said this last time. It feels like a human form as well, but it hurts. It hurts.
As it deals that damage to Kirit, the brand will flare again. 3 more psychic damage.
Kian, Kirit, and Virgil, will you all please make wisdom saving throws?
Wisdom.
Wait, I'm proficient in that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, aren't you guys special?
I had to take a whole feat about it because I was sick of it.
What about a 6?
A total of 11.
You guys.
11's also not super great.
Is 16 enough?
16 is certainly better.
Fuck.
That certainly is a bigger number.
Never good enough.
Do you think they're calling me unwise?
A little, yeah. God, Ox took our wisdom
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
in the divorce.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if Virgil is affected by this or not because it's too late for him.
What the
But Kian and Kirit, you don't really hear a sound exactly. I think you can't really tell why it is that you suddenly feel like a grip of fear take over you. Like as it's the reaction of hearing a blood-curdling scream without hearing one at all. And you both also take the frightened condition.
If this was Animorphs, I would let you use my ranged weapons, but
It's not Animorphs.
I don't think we do this Animorph style.
Henry, does a 16 hit you?
Yeah. His AC is 14.
Jesus.
She just can't save you now.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, it rolled the least amount of damage, or like the lowest number of the dice, the highest number on the dice, and then the middle number on the dice. You take 19 points of damage, Henry, as another one of those bolts flies out and hits you square in the chest from the direction of the one near the old cabin. Where's Kian? There's Kian.
Hi.
Jacques' gonna run over to Kian, take a stand next to you, place a hand on your arm, give you an encouraging sort of squeeze before he reaches up to cast.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, he'll give you some bardic inspiration, and that is a bonus action, so he can also cast a spell.
What is his Bardic Inspiration dice though?
1d10. And then he is going to cast Shatter. He doesn't want to hit you guys, so he's going to go for the first sort of shadow that you'd all been attacking originally. That seems to be trying to sort of slink back into the shadows beneath the tree. So it needs to make a con saving throw. That is low. That is only a 7. And it takes 3d8 thunder damage. 14 points of damage. And as this is happening, you can all kind of start to see it a little bit more clearly. As it stumbles back, the ground almost implodes beneath it. It's still hidden, it's still shadowy, but you can make out sort of like the outline of clothes. Cloak, like a thick, dark cloak. Tall boots that go up to about the knee. The figure appears to be probably human or elf height, and you can just barely make out the glimmer of light reflecting in their eyes. Does the 17 hit you, Kian?
Yeah, sure does.
The first bolt hits you with 9 points of damage, and the second with 15 points of damage. Jacques tries to shove you out of the way, but it moves too quickly, and it vanishes from sight. Virgil, it's your turn.
Okay.
Shit. Okay. Fuck. Do I still get your bonus, like your advantage to hit?
If it is in melee with me, or in melee distance with me.
Okay, straight roll to hit. So the first attack will be Blue Flame Blade. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 15. Their AC is 15.
But we
different.
like it's fun to check.
Yeah.
We get like it's like, oh yeah, we did it.
And this one is have the cold damage. 19 on the first attack. 15 to hit. Whew,
Just barely.
just barely. 12 damage on the second hit. And the final hit, the last one misses.
Okay.
I have a bonus. I just want to see. He will reach out as the third attack misses, and I would like to attempt to blood curse this thing in front of me. I will amplify it, and this will be a. What sort of save is this? Strength saving throw? Fuck! It just beats it.
Okay. Kian.
Keen kind of leans into Jacques for a second as they steady themselves, and then he's going to Eldritch Blast again. That hits. So all three of them hit. One is going for the shadow that's further away, and they are going to concentrate the other two towards the one in front of.
Have you hit that
Kira
shadow
and
that's furthest
Virgil.
away yet?
No.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
For that.
That is going to be a 5. Does that mean that I just didn't see it at all?
You can try to fire at it if you want. It would be at disadvantage.
I will just focus them all on the one that I can see more clearly in front of me. So 14 points of force damage for the first attack, 11 for the second, 14 for the third.
And that was all on B?
Yes.
14, 11, and 14?
Yes.
This shadow also, you're starting to be able to make out the shape of someone. This one is a little bit on the shorter side, maybe like dwarven or a taller halfling, wearing similarly the dark cloak, wintry boots, and the impact of your hits are no longer silent against it.
Again, without Kian saying anything, Marigold stays on Henry's shoulder for a second, and you are going to heal another 8 points, Henry.
Thank you.
And then she's going to move to be on Kian's shoulder.
Henry?
Well, I think if I have him go up around Jacques, that'll be within sight of the cabin. I'm gonna have him use his own Crimson Right to add fire damage onto his bow, and I damage myself for 2. That definitely hits because the base roll is a 17. Okay, and then the damage for those is going to be 8 piercing damage and 1 fire damage for the first one. 13 piercing damage and 2 fire damage on the second arrow.
Much like you saw with that first shadowy form, this one, and now you can make out a faint look of, not panic, but it almost looks a little more like impressed. And 2 more forms, much like it, appear sort of around and beside it, these mirror images. Not in the TM D&D way, but that's just a good way to describe it way. It's still going to take its turn. I have 2 guys like right here to attack.
Yeah, there's 2 beautiful boys. There's 1 boy and a dog.
2 beautiful boys.
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit you, Virgil?
No.
Does a unnatural 20 hit you, Virgil?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does a 27 hit you, Virgil?
Yeah, that does. Fuck.
You take 20, 30, 34 piercing damage, as this time it manages to drive its weapon through the fabric of your cloak, whatever warmth you may have built up against the winter.
No, I need that. On the plus side, it takes 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
I am looking less good. Still better than Henry, but less good.
As it sort of sinks, it's probably a dagger, into your side, you hear it whisper in your ear, "You should turn back."
And with that, I will make my concentration check. Save with advantage because of Blade Song.
Hey, little mama.
How much damage did I take? 34? That's gonna be close. I keep haste.
Okay.
Wow, that's impressive.
I know.
Yeah, that's good.
And he flinches back as it speaks to him, but he holds his ground. I don't think I have much choice in that. You could just surrender.
You think you might hear a small sound of laughter. Kirit, it's your turn.
Well, shoot, I don't like that.
Well, shoot.
I guess this would be disadvantage either way. So, because of being frightened, Kirit's He's gonna close his eyes and make an attack on the shadow that's closest to him, or attempt to. So at disadvantage.
Yes, it's at disadvantage. You also roll a d6 to see which one you hit.
That's a 13. Same thing for the second one, though. Bruh. A 14.
That doesn't hit either.
Yeah.
Now you two hear that sound of laughter as you like chomp down. Virgil stands his ground and your attacks miss.
Am I afraid of all the shadows?
Yes.
No, I'll sit pretty.
Good boy. Don't tuck your hair behind your ear, you slut.
Virgil.
No.
Yeah, yes. What is it?
Yeah, I do think it should probably be Virgil. No, I think it's pissed at Henry because Henry's the one. Henry,
See, who doesn't like him, isn't it?
will you please make a wisdom saving throw?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Right, we
I
talked
told
about
you
this.
he
I
bullshits his way
forgot.
through it.
Henry.
Through proficiency most of the time.
It's not that you're charmed, Henry. Like, you are fully yourself still, but you dropped your sword. You take like a few steps back, and as if it's like you're a puppet on strings, as you raise your bow and fire towards Virgil.
What?
Oh. Again?
Or how you doing, bud?
This is the second time this has happened.
Will you, as if it was your turn, will you attack Virgil, please?
He's not gonna hit. You have great AC right now.
I do. But if he does, he gets me with fire, so that's fun.
Does a 10 hit you?
No.
You have 2 attacks, right?
My AC is 19 right now.
Okay, 15. This probably hits you. 22.
Yeah, he's not expecting to be shot by Henry from behind, so I think that it's fair that it hits him.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. So
You trying?
Are you trying? Are you hoping for max damage?
no, it was just rolled high. So 12 piercing damage and then
Okay.
damn it,
Rolling real low.
4 fire damage.
Okay.
That's the
The
maximum.
max from both dice.
Almost. 1 point off of max.
That's really funny. I'm fine. It's fine.
And its second attack misses. So next is Jacques' turn. Jacques, who's been standing next to Henry, looks to him, just winces as your attack hits Virgil. But it's clear that Virgil's standing right in front of one of these shadows. So he kind of winces and then moves on with this attack as if nothing strange has happened, as he just believes that you misfired and accidentally hit Virgil instead of the shadow right beside him. Jacques is going to follow Henry's lead and fire towards the one that he believed that Henry was trying to hit. You hear it hitting flesh now, this time. It does 8 points of damage. Next up is the shadow that you cannot see. There's a half second where everyone is sort of still, catching your breath, recovering from whatever has just hit you, recovering from the surprise of being hit by one of your allies. And then it's as if you're dropped into darkness. It pools at your feet and then extends upwards until you cannot see anything. And next up, it's going to be Darkness's turn.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
The darkness rises and you are all blinded. It'll give you a chance. Are you all going to continue attacking?
Virgil, in his terrified state, I think he does yell and he freezes. He succumbs.
Kian leans again into Jacques and has a tight grip on the sword at their side. And they hold it there to protect them both, but they aren't attacking outright in this moment as they can't see anything.
Does the lantern do anything in this dark?
No.
Kirit opens his eyes to find more darkness, and knowing what state he's already in is immediately scared that maybe he's not in control at all anymore and is going to just cower.
What about Henry?
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all? Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I'll make an attack at disadvantage.
Okay. First, that means that I'll keep us in initiative order, so you will get to do your action. What I just did just now was not your turn. It was to see if we stayed in initiative or not. another additional second of pause as you all freeze and realize that you cannot see anymore. The first sound that you hear is just the faint whisper of fabric of Henry bracing his arm, about to shoot another arrow. But it is the darkness's turn first. Henry, will you please roll an intelligence saving throw?
Okay. Not 20?
Okay.
That was probably good.
Yeah.
There's too many dice for me to roll, so
That was probably really good. Oh.
you are still going to take some damage, but you're going to take half damage. Okay. All right, that's not so bad. Oh, it has a radius too. Oh, shock. Oh, and Kian. Sorry.
There's a radius?
This actually is going to hit Jacques and Kian as well.
Okay, what do I have to do?
Intelligence saving throw.
A
Spooky
7?
cat.
A 7. And Jacques got, I think Jacques has -1 to intelligence.
Oh no.
Oh no, how's Kian more?
Yeah, that's a 5, because Jacques got all his memories wiped. Okay, so you take 29 points of damage, as will Jacques. Henry, you feel like a shock from your feet upwards, and it almost makes you drop your bow. It is like getting an electric shock, but you manage to sort of shake off this lingering effect. Kian,
Wait, that was how many? 29?
halved, so 15.
Okay.
Kian and also Jacques, you feel that same thing, that shock run up your body, and it leaves this tinnitus ringing in your ears, this odd like shaking feeling, and you kind of find yourself almost confused, like you forget where you are for a moment. Will you roll a d6, please?
Oh no. This is where it all goes downhill.
Oh, what's a 1? Get me.
A 1? That's good. That's good.
Oh.
You are going to subtract 1 from all of your attack rolls and ability checks and constitution saving throws.
That's rough.
And all of you here, but Virgil, it sounds especially close. Haven't we seen you before?
I don't think any of us are doing a whole lot of seeing right now.
You do hear a sound of laughter that seems to come from 5 different directions at once. The one beside you, Virgil, is going to take its turn.
He's just frozen, shaking.
Only one of those is going to hit you. Again, you feel whatever its weapon is, a dagger, sword, or whatever it might be, sink into your side. You take 12 points of piercing damage, and it is your turn.
He shouts in pain and will just swing blindly. He knows the vague direction of the one that he branded, and so he will aim for that. Okay, we'll use... It's... which dice should I use? I'll use this one, because it's scary. We're in the darkness. With a flat roll, that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I didn't specify blue flame blade, so I'll roll my normal damage. Wow, that's really low. That makes sense. 1 cold damage and 7 slashing. With my non-haste action, that's another 21 to hit.
Yeah.
15 damage. And then the last attack will be blue flame blade. 17 damage on the last one. God. He can't tell where he is in the darkness, so he will stay there and with his other hand just clutch the lantern even though it's not doing anything. That's my turn.
Okay.
It's okay, everyone. It's me. Accept it. They're going to cast Calm Emotions in a 20-foot radius. So that should hit all of us. And if you choose to accept it, it will make us not charmed anymore. Charmed or frightened.
Oh, okay.
Do you all accept it?
Yeah, I trust Kian. Assuming it's Kian.
Only Kian
believe
would
it's
say
Kian.
something like that.
Yeah. Okay, you are all no longer frightened. You're scared, but you're not frightened.
Oh, good.
And as Marigold sits on Kian's shoulder and heals for 8, they're going to hold for a second and speak out to the darkness. What are you? What do you want?
We want you to turn around and go back home.
We can't do that.
That's too bad.
She sounds kind of hot.
Thanks. Henry, it's your turn.
I'll have him run over behind Virgil. And helps a little bit that Henry's a little taller. Almost grab him by the shoulders while being like, so sorry, excuse me, like going over him to make sure that like he's there physically is essentially what Henry's going for. Going for the lantern. If you don't mind, if I could even just
What do you want?
the lantern.
Hey, good, just say that.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot to have Virgil. It's okay. It's too late.
Oh, damn.
I did stuff too late. It's okay. Whatever you want to do is DM.
Roll a d6.
Oh, yeah.
4.
Okay. You actually didn't do damage to the
Okay.
shadow in front of you.
Sick.
You hit the wrong one. Okay, anyway, Henry, you feel around for the lantern. You grab it.
God.
Yeah. Remembering what happened earlier with the lantern, Henry will gaze into the lamp like a moth.
Here's the thing. You can feel it. You can't see it. So you have it in your hand. You feel the warmth of the arcane flame like on the outside of it.
Oh, I see.
But it doesn't seem to be shedding any light. However, when you place your hand on it, you have one hand on the hook with which to hold it. As you're trying to get it from Virgil, you hold it in your other hand sort of against the pane. It grows a little bit warmer as if the flame starts to lick up the side of the glass towards your hand.
Henry can touch fire. Why not touch this fire?
What is it that you're trying to figure out? Like if you can see again the locations of your enemies?
Yeah, what's around us?
You're still in the same place. Again, it's not that you can suddenly see. Like the darkness is still there. But I would say if you immediately turn to fire towards that shadow beside that cabin, I will not have you have disadvantage.
Cool, because that's what I was thinking about doing. Anyways.
Yeah.
Nice.
You will have to drop the lantern if you do this.
With a little Delilah, if you'll catch this, almost like talking to a person, but I mean, that's how he usually talks to Delilah anyways. So when he drops the lantern to turn and fire at this asshole shadow far by the cabin, she'll take that for
She'll
him.
try her best.
That's a 16 on her perception.
Okay. You hear the sound of, I think you just feel like Delilah come to a stop against your leg as she snuffles around and locates the lantern. And you roll to attack.
Yes.
Straight to attack.
Well, okay, that's a base roll of a 17, so that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then another base roll of a 17, so that one also hit. 6 piercing damage and 4 fire. Then 9 piercing damage and another 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Henry!
Yeah, again, you hear nothing, and that reassures you that you managed to hit this thing. Again, sort of all around you, you hear just a like an impressed kind of sound. Ooh.
Oh no.
Does a natural 20 hit you, Virgil?
I think that it does.
But a natural 1 doesn't.
Oh, lucky me. Yeah, just the crit.
Yeah, just the crit. Just the crit hits you. Okay, maximum damage is a lot. Virgil, you take... Wait, really? Okay.
That's a good sign.
51 points.
You can stop there.
You take 51 points of slashing damage as, there's all of this, like, distraction around you. Henry has appeared, taking the lantern from your hand. You feel like Delilah sort of rub against your legs, too, as she leaps over. You are also, at the same time, overcome by a feeling of calm as you accept Kian's spell. And in this sort of confusing, distant clamor, your enemy leaps forward and slides their dagger into the center of your stomach.
As he falls, he thinks, this wasn't so bad as the first time, or the second, or the third. And the shadow will take a paltry 3 points of psychic damage before the brand fades. And he falls.
And none of you see Virgil fall. Kirit, it is your turn.
Having calm emotions cast on me,
You could unwolf if you want.
I also wonder if my rage would end.
It feels like it should.
Right?
Can I say that it does?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So Kirit's people-shaped and not raging anymore. And I can't see shit. I'm going to firebolt at the shadow that is right next to Virgil and I. So we're 15, so that's 3d10. Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 19 points of fire damage.
Okay. You don't see the fire, but you can hear just the sound of the magic light. You know that the spell was successfully cast. It doesn't do anything to illuminate your space. And, also roll a d6.
6. That might not be
You don't
good,
know if you
actually.
hit the right one or not,
Yeah.
but you might have.
But I might have.
You know what? Actually, you hear a chuckle. First one's gonna miss. Second one's gonna hit. That one's gonna go for. Can you take 39 points of damage as that third shadow just fires all of its bolts towards you?
Jacques feels Keen just slump into him as they fall.
Kian, just in the last moment before you go unconscious, you actually feel Jacques catch you, and you think maybe you hear the sound of your name.
Does Marigold get to stay now that Jacques is also there?
Yeah. Okay, next up is the darkness's turn. Those of you who are conscious,
What's up?
each of you make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
Yay. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
Same.
Second one.
Okay.
This side of the table's just doing great, actually.
It's your nat 20s.
Well, fuck you. How did we fall before Henry?
You each do take 9 points of cold damage. The temperature decreases suddenly. The air around you seems to freeze. And it's almost like whatever moisture was left in the earth tries to freeze around you, around your feet, around your boots. You break free from it before it manages to catch you.
When getting hit by this, doesn't specify seeing, but you have to, it's for Hellish Rebuke.
I think it just happens. I think
Yeah.
you can just do it.
Do I want to do it at a higher level? I'll do it at 2. So then, let's see, you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 10.
21 points of fire damage.
Okay. And Henry, you do see flames just for a moment, like from this spell. Through the trees, just barely past that third shadow. When you cast Hellish Rebuke, you see it flare up for a moment in the distance before it fades away. The next shadow is gonna go. Oh, natural 20.
Stop!
Gross.
Okay. One attack hits, one attack super hits Henry, and one attack misses. 21 points of damage. And the second does 30. Was it?
Oh, he's already gone.
Oh god, that's like all of you.
Jacques can carry.
There's one other person.
Jacques has heals left.
Those of you who are conscious, you hear Delilah let out a sound, a sort of howl and a yelp at once. And Henry, I think the last thing that you feel or notice before you fall unconscious is like Delilah's muzzle, Delilah's nose, nudging you. Shit.
Shit.
Okay, Virgil.
Yeah.
Virgil, your turn is next.
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot Jacques' turn.
Jacques.
Virgil, make your saving throw. And don't tell us what it is.
Okay.
Who's to say?
Why don't we get to hear what Jacques did?
I have rolled.
Okay. And as your consciousness fades, Virgil, what moment of your life flashes before your eyes?
As the knife goes in, there's a flash where he's 20 years old, and a figure asks him if he'll give his life for Dawning. He says yes, and he falls with the knife in his chest, but it shifts, and he is sitting up on a bed, sort of around dusk, sketching by candlelight. Rowan is beside him, and they have more gray in their hair that is deserving for their age. It's his room at the Phoenix grounds, but then it's not, and it's an apartment by the seaside with the sound of the gulls. And Rowan leans over him and blows out the candle because it's time for bed. It's a fantasy.
Kian, make your saving throw. Don't tell us what it is. What moment of your life flashes before your eyes?
They're standing, pacing in a fairly small room as they kind of avoid a pile of beds on the floor, and Ophelia sits at the edge of a bed watching. I just don't understand why you won't believe me when I tell him it's okay.
He's had a bit of a rough time of it. in the past.
But
Your reaction is a bit unusual, I should say.
I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
Are you really?
Yes?
That wasn't terribly convincing, Kian.
But I should be. Right?
She just looks down at the floor. Henry, make your death saving throw. Don't tell us what it is.
Oh god. I've forgotten every thought I've ever had. It's Henry's house, the shop attached to it, in somewhere, and somewhat similar to how it is that he's left it in the present day. It is empty, but it's not the kind of empty where everything you've owned has been stripped and repossessed. It is the sort of empty that invites you to put things in it and do whatever it is that you want to do for the first time, kind of ever, really. And Henry is leaning in the doorway for it, a little bit exhausted because he's been moving things up and down the staircase for a while now. Getting the house in order was more important, but now it's time to set up shelves in the shop. And despite being grimy, which he usually doesn't mind, but there's a difference between being sweaty and gross and just mud. Just mud is fine. But seems very satisfied with that, with something small for a change.
I like that.
Oh my god. Sorry, that's another natural 20 against Kirit.
No, I got the hit points. Suck it up. It's fine.
And then does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
So the first one is 51 points of damage. The second one is... You've got the hit points. 27 points of damage.
I'm still up.
Kirit, it's your turn.
I'm the only... Jock and I are the only ones
Stand down,
up.
Kirit.
Fine. Fine. I don't think he even had a weapon in his hands. He just had his spell book, but he'll stow it and he'll raise his arms, hoping that the darkness can perceive that.
Kirit, you take 24 points of damage as a blow hits you from behind, just between your shoulder blades.
That's where Jock's standing, ain't it?
Is your man the fucking Winter Soldier? What's happening?
Kirit, they are stopping. Is standing down. It's your turn.
Okay. Now it's dire. Fuck. I can't. I don't think I can, medicine check save you guys.
Oh, wait, everyone else's turn. Sorry, I skipped everyone's turn because I was like, they're down, but you didn't roll your save. So, Virgil, you're first.
Okay.
Virgil, you are being torn apart. And it's hard for you to say if it is by the jaws and the claws of a beast, of a lion, or if it's a person, a human, if it's Rowan. And it's odd because you don't feel any pain, despite the fact that he is ripping at your flesh. And he's a person, and he's a lion, and he's a person, he's a lion again, and he's just a lion standing over you. And you still feel nothing. In fact, it's sort of warm here, almost pleasant. And tears gather in the eyes of the beast and fall and land on your face, on your chest.
Don't cry. It's okay.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
16.
The tears continue to fall, but he's no longer tearing you apart. He stops. This great golden mane and face just above yours. looks down at you with familiar eyes.
It's okay. You're beautiful. I love you.
And the tears don't stop. It leans down to rest beside you.
Virgil reaches for him. For whatever he can reach. Probably the mane. And we'll just dig his fingers in.
Kian. Hey,
What?
you don't say anything.
I don't.
You can't say anything. Your eyes are closed. Or you think they are. Your vision is dark. But you think, no, your eyes are open, but you can't see. But you feel hands on your shoulders, shaking you. You feel the ground beneath you. Kian, wake up. Hey. You feel hands pressed to your chest. You hear Lachlan's voice, casting a spell. That doesn't take hold. And again, that doesn't take hold. And again, that doesn't take hold. And you hear Lachlan let out a sob, this heart-rending sound that you've never heard from him before. You can't do anything but lay there. Henry, you're an unfortunate age. You're about 14 years old. And you, like everyone else at the unfortunate age of about 14 years old who lives in this area, are standing lined up with your nicest clothes in a dance hall, the public dance halls that's been rented out, as you all are taking your first lessons at proper ballroom dancing. Your first partner looks at you with kind of a meek, almost fearful expression. You know, the people here are wealthy mostly. They're people who can, like, these kids have parents who can afford to send them to, like, a dance class, whose parents feel the need to send them to a dance class. But you are still a good love. And even amongst the rich, that name is held high. Your next partner also kind of won't look you in the eye and just shrugs when you ask a question or gives a quiet little whispered answer that you can barely hear. And your third partner is an Earth Genasi. She's dressed a little more casually than most people around you. Her clothes are clean, they fit nicely, but she could also just wear them walking around the street. She does have the white gloves on, though, that everyone is required to wear in this class. And she just takes you by the waist and takes you by the hand and sighs and looks into your eyes and says, I fucking hate these things. She whisks you into the dance floor. It's the Shadow's turn. Kira, can you handle another 51? I swear it rolled a natural 20. I swear I'm not cheating. Can you handle another 51 hit points?
No, Daddy, I cannot.
Okay. You hear the beginnings of Jacques shouting something. There's anger and fear in his voice. And it's almost like you hear that before you feel the pain hit you and you fall. I'm going to have each of you make your final saving throw. Don't tell each other what it is, but send me your status.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sorry. I don't think I know something for sure, occurred. Something happened.
Okay.
Things are
Corey.
occurring.
Kirit, you open your eyes, and you are sitting in a snowy landscape in the woods. You can feel this fizzle of magic running through your veins. And a figure leans above you with a shadowed face. They're wearing a hood. You can't quite make out their features. But you can still see the glimmer of light reflecting off the white of their teeth as they smile. You see the shape of fangs. You're too interesting to die. And they kind of slap you on the side of the face. I don't know about the others. They look over to Virgil's direction. Kirit, if you turn your face, you see someone else is crouched over Virgil. Go ahead and kill him.
Wait,
What?
don't?
And that's where we'll end the session for tonight.
Oh no! We're gonna sit on this for 2 weeks.
Though your wind blows cold and certain, calls it out to the great divine. Promise me, for I'll be waiting. Somehow, somewhere down the line. Somehow, somewhere down the line. No.
It's 8:39.
I'm going insane.
They're allowed to talk to each other about our statuses?
What?
Do you forbid us?
This is for the next 2 weeks?
Sorry, the implication is that Virgil's the only one left alive.
Virgil is alive.
Did you fail yours?
Did you two fuck up? Do you guys want to hear my roller coaster?
I also failed my saves for what it's worth.